It's a concept that unites workers but terrifies their employers. A 4-day work week. We know some companies have implemented the idea, but can it go mainstream? News Center 7's Nick Foley checked in with one Ohio business that made the change several years ago and hasn't looked back.
The worldwide initiative is simple. 4 work days instead of 5, 32 hours instead of 40.
Oh, well, obviously. Yeah, of course.
Nonprofit movements like 4-Day Global point to research indicating that more than 80% of companies who employ the model found it easier to recruit talent.
It was really just about our staff and their quality of life.
Companies like Mike Neuendorfer's Advanced RV in Willoughby. The businessman started the customized recreational vehicle company in 2012, but in April of 2022, he shifted his shop's model to a 4-day work week as part of a 6-month trial. He anticipated a substantial drop in productivity, but says he was pleasantly surprised.
I mean, right out of the gate, we had made changes in process, procedure, and other things, communication, that offset some of the loss. So we probably never went down 20% even for a month or two, but we did go down a little bit, but then regained all but maybe 5% of that by the end of the test, and then continue to gain even today.
Elise Hansen is one of about 40 employees at Advanced RV that works with clients to create one-of-a-kind motorhomes. She started the week the trial began and says the result has been a workforce that is focused on streamlining the operation.
Improving processes and just having this as a motivation to cut down time in any department. So everyone kind of getting the initiative to just be more efficient and cut down time. So that just kind of got people thinking and moving.
What it also means is more personal time for employees. 8 hours less per worker equals about 4 days each month. 4 days each month adds up to about 50 days a year. Imagine that employee puts in 20 years and they will have worked nearly 3 years less than the average American worker.
I totally believe that it's a win. It's a win for us. The whole process has resulted in some reduction in potential earning power, probably, and direct earnings. But the benefits, the interpersonal benefits, the quality of life benefit is really phenomenal. It's immeasurable.
Hansen has already made the most of the extra time with separate trips to Alaska and Western Canada, and just more hours to enjoy life. She admits the model might not work for every company, but adds the employees at Advanced RV have certainly bought in.
But I think at other companies, it would be really frowned upon to take every Friday off, even if you had weeks of vacation. So it's the best of both worlds. I think it's just really improved people's moods. Just I've heard from people that have worked here before the 4-day work week that people are just way more positive and more willing to work with each other in the last 2 years.
Nick Foley, News Center 7.
And News Center 7 took a deeper dive in the global 4-day workweek trial's results. Businesses that participated gave the experience a 9 out of 10. More than 2/3 of employees said they were less burned out. Also, revenue rose about 8% over the trial. More than 90% of businesses in the trial plan to keep the 4-day workweek for good.